Now, let's go into the bathroom and see the mirror and the beats.
Yourself while you are eating. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom.
Hey, we warmly welcome you back to the channel, Moonstompers. Lovely to see you. I'm Mrs. Moonstomper.
And I'm Mr. Moonstomper, guys. As ever, it's amazing to have you back on board. If it's your first time, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Not that we counted on that, but if you could, that would be absolutely nice. It would be absolutely amazing.
That'd be peachy.
But thank you for stopping by. All the same,
Yeah.
wherever you're from, whatever you're doing, we really appreciate it. Do we not, Mrs.
Oh
Moonstomper?
yes, I hope they're all doing all right as well.
Yeah, we certainly hope so. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Ooh.
down to business, Mrs. M.
Down to
business.
Down to business.
What have you been listening to this week? What's been on your rotation this week?
Well, I've been listening to Dave Badger on YouTube, and he's been playing his Northern Soul rarities.
Riveting.
Yeah.
And what else have you been listening to, Mrs. Moonstomper?
Just some Northern Soul of the likes of Mickey Moonshine, Kim Weston, Maxine Brown, Solomon Burke, Eddie Ruffin. Sorry, David Ruffin, Marvin Gaye.
I like a bit of Marvin Gaye.
Yes, Marvin.
Yeah. Okay.
All them, and a whole lot more as well, yes.
Yeah, that Dave Badger, he's got more subs than us, hasn't he? Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay.
Your ears are...
Perhaps people forgot they subscribed to him. Okay, no, I'm just joking, guys. I'm not jealous or anything, honestly. Yeah. Your LP of the week. Have you got an LP of the week?
Yes, it's the Supremes. Supremes, a go.
Cool.
Supremes, a go. Yes.
Okay, yes, so I'm quite partial to a bit of Motown.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
So this week I've been listening to
Treating your ears lovely.
a bit of Meatloaf. And I don't know, not the newest stuff, but the old Bat Out of Hell.
Oh yes, wow.
I don't know why, I just had a hankering to listen back to that again. But Lynyrd Skynyrd as well.
Oh yes.
A bit of Rainbow, a bit of a bit of White Snake, the Beats. There's been all sorts. Yeah, so this week, my LP of the week
Go on.
is none other than Pink Floyd, Animals,
Oh yes.
from 1977. Now that LP is slap bang between Wish You Were Here and The Wall, and it's a concept LP, shock horror. What Pink Floyd LP isn't a concept LP, but it's brilliant.
Wow.
It's absolutely brilliant. I love that LP and the cover as well, where they flew that great big inflatable pig off the top of Battersea Power Station.
Oh yes, I know that
And
one. I've
it
seen
broke its moorings and then floated across the whole of London, as you do.
Up and away it floated.
Up and away, yeah. So there you go.
Oh, you rock, Mr. Moonstomper.
I don't know about that. So what have you guys been listening to at home? Down in the comments below, because
Let's
we
hear it.
always love to see what you've been listening
That's
to.
it. We take an interest in what you love to listen to.
So, Mrs. Moonstomper and guys at home, this week's episode, you've all seen the thumbnail already, the beat, or the English beat if you're in the USA,
US, yes.
or the British beat if you're in
down
Australia.
under, yes.
Yeah, and I think it would be rude not to feature this band, seeing as how we've done everything else from the era of two-tone.
Yes.
So Bad Manners, Selector, Specials,
UK revival, two-tone revival.
Madness. You know, we've done them all, but for some reason we've missed this band out. I think we've done them a bit of a disservice by doing that, but better late than never. And I'm as biased as hell because they're from Birmingham, obviously. But there you go.
And we're not going to miss a beat.
Oh. So this band
Yes.
is it's quite close to my heart actually. So formed in Birmingham,
Yes.
Birmingham, England,
Good old Birmingham.
in
Brum.
1978.
Yes.
But it's a different band because it's not just your typical sort of two-tone band. The fusion of Latin, ska,
Thrown in a bit of pop, soul, reggae,
and punk rock
and
as
a
well.
bit of punk, don't forget.
Yeah, and what you've got is you've got a melting pot of some what I would say was great music actually, and quite unusual.
Oh yes.
But so this band is consisting of, so it's Dave Wakelin. Dave Wakelin's the original sort of front man, if you like, guitar and vocals,
Yes.
and Rankin Roger on the vocals, but as toaster, not as a
yes.
two-slice toaster, but as a Jamaican sort of, it's rapping.
Yes, yes. Because Sing J type person.
Yeah, Andy Cox on the guitar, David Steele on the bass, then Everett Morgan on the drums, and the lovely saxer, also known as Liner Augustus Martin, on the saxophone.
Yes.
And then,
Big up.
God rest his soul, Dave Blockhead Wright, who joined in 1980.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Releasing 3 studio albums.
right from the first sort of the first incarnation, so
early
which
80s.
were I Just Can't Stop It, one, and Special Beat Service, so
Yes.
1980, 81, 82, and then a whole string of singles, right from there, including what Mirror in the
The
Bathroom,
yes. Save It For Later, I Confess.
Too Nice to
Too
Talk
Nice
to.
to Talk
Yeah,
to.
can't get used to losing you. Then Hands Off She's Mine and all that to get you. And amongst others as well. So
Yes.
the reason why this band is special to me is because it was formed in my hometown, and it was a time of social upheaval.
It's that time again into that
Highly
era.
put in the 70s,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so especially in 78 as well. And it was like that all over the UK, I hasten to add. But Rankin Rogers,
Yes.
or Rankin Roger, if you'd rather, he added the Jamaican sort of vocal flavour to the band sound,
Yes, he
with
did.
his what you call toasting style.
Yes.
And then you've got Saxa adding the
the brass bit.
yeah,
It's like we mentioned before, like the ska.
It's the Jamaican
Jamaican,
flavour.
yeah, it's
Now,
like mento and all that.
Saxa is an original ska musician, playing with the likes of Laurel Aitken, Prince Buster, and Desmond Decker, and that's in the first wave of ska. So that bloke,
Way back then.
he knew what it took to make that.
Of course, he did.
Yeah, and he joined the beat just to, I think it was their first single, which was Tears of a Clown, which is a Smokey Robinson and the Miracles.
Yes.
And they covered that.
1970, yes.
But I have to add, I prefer
on.
Smokey Robinson's original.
I like both.
I don't know. It's got a different flavour, but I do
definitely.
prefer Smokey Robinson's version.
I do, because we heard that one first.
Yeah, exactly. But looking at the band's sort of like their debut album, and this is when they sort of burst on the scene, which was I Just Can't Stop It. Now that was released in 1980, so it's 2 years after they kind of formed.
Yes, they did. Yes.
And that went straight in at number three in the UK album charts, which is quite a big deal actually.
Defo, yes.
And on there, Can't Get Used to Losing You, which is that's not their song.
Is it Andy Williams?
I think so.
I think it's Andy Williams from the 60s, 50s.
They did a really good. They made a really good fist of that.
Yes.
And then
That beat.
what I would say is the Jewel and the Crown, Mirror in the Bathroom, which is just an absolute masterstroke of a track. Then Hands Off, She's Mine. Then Best Friend.
The second album, Warpen, supported by the extensive touring, including the States. I went up to the States to tour.
They did, but they toured with the Pretenders and the Talking Heads as well, amongst the places. It was all part of New Wave as well.
Oh yeah.
So
Included in the mix.
that LP yielded more hits, which was like All Out to Get You, Drowning, and Doors of Your Heart. Yeah, and those all sort of hit the top 40
Yes.
of the UK singles chart. But the Beats also, when they went to the States, they got support from modern rock sort of radio stations such as KROQ FM in Los Angeles, and I think, was it Quake FM or something?
KQAK.
Something like that, and that was in San Francisco.
Yes.
And then you got like KYYX. It all sounds like a zip, doesn't it?
It does.
Or was that YKK?
It is YKK, but I know where
in Seattle. Yes, so the band had sort of made it in America, and I think they did better in America than the Specials did.
Oh right.
But the Beats had got a difference.
A different feel to them, a feel of their own.
But also included in two-tone, because they did record on the two-tone label just for a short period of time. But sort of going back to the band's sort of main fan base in the UK, they were super popular in Australia as well. And that was partly due to the exposure on, I think it was a radio station in Australia called
Triple J,
and they had a TV show called Countdown as well.
It's like different to the quiz show
It is indeed.
we have over here.
But obviously had a sizable following in the US, as we mentioned, and also Canada as well. But the band was known as the English Beats in the United States for legal reasons, because there was already a band called the Beats in the USA.
Yes.
So that was just to avoid the confusion and the sort of legalities of it.
Avoiding a lawsuit.
Well, yeah, quite obviously.
One of those.
Yeah, but they also toured. They also toured with people like David Bowie, the Clash,
Yes. Police.
Yeah.
REM, Pretenders.
Yeah, it was very young REM at the time, and the Specials obviously, and Talking Heads.
Talking Heads, wow.
But some of the members of the Beat would collab with the Specials on stage.
Oh, wow.
So when they played live together, you'd sort of get that overlap.
Just imagine the sound and the feel of that.
Yeah, completely. I wouldn't say it's unique, but the Specials are really, really good at that. You know, more so than any other band, because they've done it with lots of other bands.
Yes,
It's a big collab band, isn't it? Yeah.
Especially with the Selector, the Specials and the Selector.
Yeah.
Yes.
But during the early career as well, the band were associated with, I think it was a cartoonist called Hunt Emerson, and he designed the Beat Girl, which is the Beat Girl icon.
Yes.
And then he painted the mural for I think it was for the cover of the LP Warpen.
Warpen, yes.
Yeah. But that beat girl always looks like, to me, it's...
It's based on that Bridget, what's her name? Bridget Bond. Who was dancing with Prince Buster.
Yeah,
she met him at the airport.
Quite possibly.
Yes.
But looking at this band, so right, there's a thing with David Wakeling that I forgot to mention.
All right.
So David Wakeling was a massive Rolling Stones fan, and he, in particular, Brian Jones. So when you see Dave Wakeling with that teardrop Vox guitar,
yes,
that was the same model of guitar, make and model that Brian Jones played.
Oh right.
But what he used to do was I think he actually bought a wig, like a blonde wig that sort of.
I like that bowler haircut.
Yeah, the bob haircut.
Oh, yeah,
he bought one of those, and when his parents get the house, he'd pick up a tennis racket and sort of get in front of the mirror and
emulate Brian Jones.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So
to be a big fan to do that.
Well, quite possibly, but
wanted to be Brian Jones somehow.
But the other thing as well with that Vox guitar, I read somewhere, and I don't know how true it is, that he couldn't really play the guitar that well. In fact, he couldn't, and it's quite evident actually. He's right-handed, but he picked this thing up left-handed, thinking that's the way you actually did it.
Okay.
And then he came out with this crazy tuning, and the tuning was quite unique. And once I'd sort of got the first couple of hits out, he had other guitarists ringing him up saying, Dave, just heard your song. How did you actually? What's the tune you're using? And he hadn't got a clue, to be honest with you.
What's the secret, Dave? Don't know.
Pretty much. So yeah, but I just thought I'd drop that in there because it's things like that
Yes.
I wouldn't say it made the band, but it gave them a really unique flavour, especially the guitar, and you can hear it. It's quite.
It's like I said at the beginning, they have a sound of their own.
They do.
I think
they do, especially with the saxophone. The saxophone, that guitar, and the drumming as well, really make for a. I wouldn't say it's unique, but it's their own flavour.
Of course.
And they put a stamp on it. So you'd only have to hear that. You could go, that's the beat.
That's it.
I can hear that
straight away.
Yeah. So, what say we take a quick break?
What say we do?
And then when we come back, we'll finish. So, see you in a bit, guys.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, well, that's you have to work hard for it, and it's right. It's right that you work hard for it, and I think every night when I come off stage and I'm wiping myself with a towel, all the sweat shows how hard you've worked, and you should be proud of that. That you still got it, you still got the energy, you still can. I knew from the age of 13 that I was going to be either a musician or an actor. I knew I was going to be in the entertainment industry anyway, and it tended to lead towards music, influenced by the kind of music what I was listening to at the time, which was a mix really. At first, we started off with the calypso, what our parents, brought over with them from the Caribbean. Then we started hearing reggae and Rasta music, which is very cultural and very rootsy and educational in its own way, teaching us about black history and stuff like that. And then I got introduced to punk. I was like, wow, what's this? This is great. This is, different. And the reggae merging with punk music happened to come together, I think, because around that time, around 77, 78, there were lots of Rock Against Racism concerts. And in Digbeth Civic Hall, basically all the punk bands, the reggae bands used to play there. That was the local gig. And they always started off with a punk band and ended up with a reggae band kind of thing. They had a few of those, and they got bigger and bigger and bigger, and better. People like Steel Pulse, UB40. My band, I was in a punk band called the Dum Dum Boys. We did a couple of Rock Against Racism gigs. The first gig we ever did headlining was where I met up with The Beat, because they called us up and said they wanted to open up for us. And we says, yeah, come to our rehearsals, play some tunes. And when I first met them, to me, I thought they were all aliens. There was something weird about all of them, and I thought, but there was something magical about it as well. Once all the instruments played together, the jam started, And what the beat were a jam with an organised jam, if you like, and really good at it, you know. They came and played some tunes and we thought, whoa, that sounds really good. If you're any good, you know, we said you can open up for us, and they were really good, so we had to let them open up for us and blow us off stage. But, you know, that it was inevitable then. I was destined to be in that band, you know. We were playing in front of a punk crowd and the beat were opening up for my band, the Dum Dum Boys, and I got pushed onto the stage by my punk mates, and that was, so I had to grab the mic and do my first 8 or 16 bars, and you know, that was the start of it then. I got to know the guys, we got really friendly with each other, the fans just slapped onto it, and so did the band, you know, they loved having me around. I was, because I was cheeky, I was still 16, you know, just left school, naive, you know. Everywhere the beat played, from the beginning, we went down really well, so we knew we were good, and so that was one thing. But when we went on tour with the Selector for the first time, that was the real test, because now you're up against a band, you're opening up for a band who've got a tune that's top 10 in the charts at the moment, and they go around the country and you're their opening act, and it's the first time you're going to get to the masses. Then at the end of that, we got the 2-tone deal. So, you know, all these things happened so quickly, and over, you know, within 8 months of me joining the band, I was on top of the pops. And that is, I know it takes years to get to that stage, you know, it takes years and years, and I was lucky. I just happened to be mixing with the right people and be in the right place at the right time. And luckily, you know, this music is my legacy, you know, I live it, you know, that beat sound is just, it's got a life of its own, a life force of its own. We've always promised ourselves, and I hope all the ex-members of the band who are in different bands think the same way, you know, treat it like, you know, your first gig ever and your last gig ever, you know, you go in and you give it everything, and we went out and gave it everything, you know, and at the end of that tour, the Specials came up to us and offered us a 2-tone deal, and that's when I started saying, all right, you need to hold yourself down now, boy. Don't get too excited, you know, you're not a pop star yet or anything, but look, you're going to be the next 2-tone single, and look what's happened to the last 4 or the last 3, they've all gone into the charts, you know. So obviously ours went into the charts very quick, and for that Christmas, you know, I was just like, what's happened? You know, and I never looked back. I tried not to look back, you know, because if you were to look back, I think your head would have been in the clouds. So you just carry on and you work as hard as you can and you try and be truthful, and we felt like we were more people's band. We weren't a Duran Duran. They were out there in big pop star land, living in big mansions and stuff, and that wasn't us, you know, it wasn't our way. And I'm glad it didn't go that way, because in hindsight, if the beat didn't split up in 1984, then I think we would have gone on to have been as big as UB40 or U2 or any of them other bands who stayed around and became massive. We would have been one of them, and we would have been millionaires. It wasn't about that, it was about having fun, and I wanted to see the world and stuff, but I didn't think that I'd see as much as I did see with the beat. You know, I thought, yeah, we'd probably go up and down the country and maybe go to France and that's it, but we went all around the world, you know, so job well done and totally unexpected, and I still give to this day a lot of gratitude for it, you know. As I say, I'm very thankful that it did go that way, yeah. I mean, having the record out, well, it didn't go to number 3 in the charts like the others do, but I was so proud to have that record out up amongst the other beat records. Excuse me. Because it's so close to it, and it's what people want to hear, you know, and if I pull a beat record out, it's going to sound like the beat, and that's what it sounds like. Loved the way it was, you know, received. People loved it. You know, even old members of the beat loved it too. You know, they kind of gave me their thumbs up, so I feel quite proud that I've done something, you know, that I think is just, you know. And at the moment we're working on another one, So that will be out next year. You know, I think people are going to love it just as much. As far as touring it this year, and last year, it's been a trip. You know, we've been on tour with the Selector most of this year, which has been great for both bands. Every time we play London, we do a fantastic show, and you come back the next time and you go, how are you going to beat that? You know, and you go and we mash it up again every time we just leave them and they want more. And we've done it again with the Roundhouse, and I don't know what to say. I'm still speechless about it. I just knew it's something I had to do. I went, I did it, we conquered, and I was just gobsmacked. I haven't been able to say anything since. But that's the biggest indoor gig that the Beat has done ever, you know, in London. And it was absolutely rammed. It sold out quick. And, you know, you've got to give thanks for that. I mean, with the help of the Selector too, don't get me wrong. But both bands deserved it. And people were very happy with it. You know, I hear people were singing the tunes as they were walking out and stuff. So that's kind of all that is in all. It's great, you know. What I've thought about is the next album, because we've had Bounce Out. It's been out now, and people are, you know, they've got used to it and they love it. And people are saying, when's the next one coming out? And they're not expecting another one for 15 years, you know. But I tell you now, it's just around the corner, baby. And it's going to be, I think people will be pleased again, and it's just an ongoing thing, so people will know that we are here to stay. It's not just we did one Beat album and that's Roger's representation of it. It's like, no, that was the first, that was just the start, that was. Now we're coming, and then we're coming again and again.
Welcome back, everyone. I sure hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, I hope you did. So obviously that was Rankin Roger talking about the Beat, God rest his soul. Quite, dare I say, quite political. You could see they certainly didn't like the right side, as it were.
Oh yes.
However, that doesn't detract from the fact they actually made some fucking good music, some really, really good music. That was just a little bit different from the other bands who were making music. So yeah.
Oh yes. Plus they did some of their own tracks and a few covers as well.
Well, the covers they did, I have to admit, they made quite a good fist of the covers they did. Very in the, you could sort of see those, UB40 and the Beats grew up together. They both started at the same time, both from roughly the same area in Birmingham, and they sort of grew up together.
Okay.
But poles apart.
Yes.
You know, one reggae and the other one sort of
Ska Revival.
Ska Revival, New Wave, whatever you want to call it.
Little mix.
Yeah, but that might not be. It might not be your cup of tea, guys. I get it, but I just think the infusion of all those flavours of music, I think that's it's
pulled it off quite well.
They did indeed.
Yeah, it sounded good.
Certainly. So the Beat broke up in, I think they disbanded in 1983.
Oh, yes.
And Dave Wakeling and Rankin Roger went on to form a band called General Public.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Which that didn't last very long actually.
No.
And that was a bit, to be honest, it was a bit strange.
General Public, gosh.
But they did have a couple of, I think they had a couple of hit singles out of that in the US and Canada with, was it called Tenderness?
Tenderness.
And then Andy Cox and David Steele went on to form
Fine Young Cannibals
with Roland Gift. Yeah, and that was quite a good band, but awfully strange, I must admit.
Yeah, some of the sounds, from one sound to the other, weren't the same.
But Roland Gift came from a ska band originally, the Acrylics, I think, or whatever it's called. Yeah, so, and then Everett Morton and Saxa formed the International Beat, and that was with a singer called Tony Beat. Yeah, also from Birmingham as well.
Yes.
And then the band based, I think they released an LP called Hitting the Hitting Line on Blue, and that was on Blue Beat Records.
Yes, in 1990.
Yeah.
Gosh, yes.
But that LP was produced by Rankin Roger, and he often guested at their shows.
Yes, he did.
Which is kind of funny, but this is where you get to the spread of the international beat, then the beat and the beat. So you're a bit like UB40 to be honest with you. But the international beat, they toured UK and the United States up until 1992, where I think they then split up,
Oh, right.
if I remember rightly. But then Rankin Roger also, I think he joined, was it Big Audio Dynamite as well?
Yes, it had been a brief stint with Mick Jones, yes.
He did indeed, but I didn't, I must
Big
admit,
Audio
Big Audio
Dynamite.
Dynamite, not for me. I know you liked Big Audio Dynamite.
Yeah, I remember buying
but-
the record.
Yeah, not for me.
He calls MC Square.
But I think he only performed at a few shows or something like that, so I don't think it was like a thing. But Fuzz Townsend as well, I think he played. She played drums for.
He was a drummer, wasn't he?
He was a drummer, but he played drums for the Beats, and he also played drums for Populate itself.
I remember that band as well.
Yeah, so Fuzz Townsend.
Gosh.
Yeah.
He's now a presenter, isn't he? Like in like different
Yeah.
mechanic shows, like car mechanics.
Yeah, but I think he was like I think he was an editor of a magazine, for like Classic Car magazine or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think
Wow.
Big Audio Dynamite broke up, I think, and then I think, wasn't it?
Is it March of the Swivel Heads?
Is that what they did? March the Swill Heads.
Yes.
But that was a version of the Beats song Rotating Head, if I remember rightly.
It's instrumental.
But wasn't that used in Ferris Bueller's Day Off or something? I'm sure it was.
Film. Yes,
Yeah, I
1986.
think- yeah.
Yes, that film was released. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I think so. I could be wrong there. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And then Save It for Later. That was on I think it was on Kingpin. I think,
Yes.
if I remember rightly. Which is, if you haven't watched Kingpin, go and watch it. That film's just,
With Bill Murray and
yeah,
the
that film.
Bowling.
Film's just wrong. Yeah, and then
Who's seen that film?
wasn't it in Spider-Man as well? Spider-Man's Homecoming or something like
yes.
that. I'm sure. Yes, so they've had lots of bits in like film credits and stuff like that.
Yes, there's one called Hot Tub Time
Yeah.
Machine.
But now Everett Morton, he formed, was it Beat Goes Bang?
Beat
with
Goes
crew?
Bang.
But he got Ross Lydon from 360 and bass player, was it Faisal Rashid? And then like a couple of other members, and that was strange. That was
Pretty
really
obscure,
strange.
wasn't that?
Yeah.
Obscure.
But going back to Rankin Roger, I think he did a solo LP then, and that was a reggae orientated album entitled, I think, Radical Departure or
Radical
something.
Departure, yes.
Yeah, but that was in the, I think that was in the late 80s.
1988.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he joined, was it Special Beats? Special Beats.
Some members of the Special to form Special
Yeah.
Beat.
And that was
Yeah.
actually quite a good project, that was, and I don't know why that sort of didn't last any longer than it did. But I think they only did like a couple of live LPs or something like that.
Yes, they did do a bit of touring and then did the live
Yeah.
albums.
But,
Yes.
but then again, you've got that thing like supporting like campaign for nuclear disarmament.
CND.
And, yeah, fair enough. And the politics enter music again. Yeah. Then I think he did another LP as well in 2001. I think it was called Inside My Head, and that was more traditional reggae with a ska influence. But then he put some jungle and some dub music into it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did, yes.
But then his son, Rankin Jr.
Rankin Jr.
He
They teamed up together. Yes.
they did, and we saw them live
We did, yes.
at the Robin in Bilston, and I have to say, absolutely amazing.
Yes. It was a good night. That
Absolutely
was.
amazing.
I enjoyed that.
Dave Wakeling's piece is that's a joy to behold. But Rankin Roger and his son,
His son.
that was, I think Fuzz Townsend was on the drums that night, or was he? I can't remember.
I can't remember. Either.
But brilliant.
I
though.
forget.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, great band. I know Pete Townsend. He I think he did Save It for Later as well.
Alright.
I think that was,
It's 1985.
and a bit late. The Who actually did this as well. I think they did something.
1998.
I think
98. Sorry.
okay, and that was, I think that was on the reunion tour, if I remember rightly.
a couple of times the year later in 1989. Yeah, the reunion tour.
So yeah, great band, absolutely great band. But they also, I think the Wonder stuff as well. They did.
The song "Save It for Later" was featuring Ranking Roger as well.
That was Ranking Rogers, where they did "From the Midlands with Love" series in 2012.
Yes.
By which time the Wonder stuff were knocking on a bit. But yeah, so can't remember his name for the Wonder stuff. Was it Why? What was his name?
James Hunt or something. Not James Hunt. Miles Hunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
He comes from Stourbridge in the West Midlands.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. And then Pearl Jam did "Save It for Later" as well, I think.
Is there anybody that didn't sort of cover it?
I don't actually know. I know Eddie Vedder, who's the lead singer of Pearl Jam. He released a full solo version of the track.
Wow, gosh.
As well. So yeah, I mean, quite. They're quite revered, aren't they? The Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in 2003, the Beats' original lineup, which was minus, I think it was Cox and Steele, played a sold-out one-off gig at the
Royal Festival Hall.
Yeah, and they said the Royal Albert Hall, and it was the Royal Festival
Royal
Hall.
Festival, yeah.
And the VH1 show bands
Reunited.
No, they didn't. I think they tried to reunite the band, VH1.
Yeah,
And it didn't work.
Take off, did it?
No, it didn't.
Take off really
I
well.
think by which time they got the differences then, and that's a bit of a shame. So you had the two versions of the Beats. So the Rankin Roger one was different to the Dave Wakeling one.
Oh yes.
And I find that a bit, it's a bit.
Bit UB40.
Yeah, it's a bit. I don't sort of get that. You both call yourself the Beats, and it's just
It might confuse some.
Yeah.
Might confuse some people.
Yeah, it does definitely. But I think they'd sort of got. I think was it Mickey Billingham on the Rankin Rogers one. I think he was with Dexys Midnight Runners originally, which is another Birmingham band.
This was mixed by Adrian Sherwood. It was mixed by him, but became unreleased. It didn't.
Oh, did it not?
Surface,
No,
no,
okay,
no.
fair enough. I don't. Yeah.
Day surface.
And then, but Dave Wakeling, the Beats, it's like the US version of the group, the English Beats, which is probably the version that most people call and most people know. They're different.
Yes.
They're different, but they actually sing a couple of general public songs
They
as
did,
well.
yes.
They normally bung those on the set list if you've seen them live. If you've not seen them live, go and see them live. I think they're up and coming. In fact, they're almost touring.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. And they flew back to the UK in 2011 to perform at the London International Ska Festival.
That was okay. Fair enough.
Yes, at the Clapham Grand Music Venue. Yeah.
Yeah, so, but at that point, the UK and the US versions of the band continued to tour frequently on either side of the Atlantic. So, but Wakeling had moved to, I think Wakeling lives in California now.
Okay.
I'm sure he does.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I think Rankin Roger, he was Birmingham through and through.
Yes,
in fact,
he was.
died in Birmingham.
Oh.
God rest his soul. I think he died in, was it 20...
I think it's 20... No, we saw them 20...
Last time we saw them was like about 2015, something like that.
So I think it was just recently, 2019 or something
No,
like
it was
that.
a bit after that.
Was it
Yeah, it was there or thereabouts,
All right.
definitely. And
Gosh.
the
now.
but he was only 56 when he died.
Still no
Yeah,
age.
he died. I think he died of lung cancer.
Something like that.
I think he'd had a couple of strokes or something like that. But he was in the studio, trying to get new material out as well, and he just couldn't do it. But it's a shame.
It is.
Yeah.
But his son, like you said, they're still touring. His son still goes on the road.
He
and
does. Yeah,
sings.
he does. It's a
Sings all the
it's a
songs.
smaller affair, but Dave Wakeling's still going. He's still doing his thing. I know they did the English beat. They did something for Scooby Doo, if I remember rightly, as you do.
The Mystery Incorporated.
I think that was in.
Episode.
I think it was about 2013.
2013.
2013. Yeah.
The Dance of the Undead.
But I think
Scooby-Doo
they did that because it got a zombie ska group called Rude Boy and the Scar-tastics or something,
right.
and they just did the track for that.
Oh, that's
as you
hence
do.
the name, and Dance
Yeah.
of the Undead.
But I know Saxa died as well. I think he was 84 or something,
Wow.
and he died in 2017.
The ripe old age.
Yeah, but like you say, the ranking side that didn't go away because Rankin Junior carried on with it. So I think
Yes,
he
he
went
did.
to. I think he signed up to. I think was it DMF Music,
Yes.
and then teamed up with was it the Ordinary Boys?
Indie band, yes,
Yeah, it's
Ordinary
like a
Boys.
rock, indie rock band, isn't it? The Ordinary Boys. Yeah,
Yes.
and he recorded a tribute to his dad.
The double A side, yes.
Yeah.
The Legacy, it's called The Legacy.
Which is, I mean, it's lovely tribute, lovely tribute, and but he's just like his dad.
Alright.
He's, if ever you've watched him, he's just a chip off the old block.
Yes.
He's just got, just as lively as ever. But yeah, and then I think it was the same year Everett Morton died in 2021 as well.
Yes.
I think that was in the October, and he was 71. Then David Wright, Blockhead,
right.
he died. He died October 2025. So
Gosh, so
it was just
recent.
it was just the other week he
Yes,
died.
Gosh.
So an amazing band.
They're all leaving us, these musicians.
There's so much more you could say about the beat, but we could be here all day, couldn't we?
All day and all night.
Yeah. So
But we're not gonna.
no. So Mrs. Moonstomper,
Oh yes, Mr. Minister.
do you have anything else?
Yes.
Oh God, no. I should never ask. Go on, go for it.
No, anytime you walk into a room, any room, and it's cold, put yourself in the corner. It's 90 degrees.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Right. Fair enough. That's actually
90 degrees. Oh.
that's quite clever actually. There you go.
See that?
Yeah. It's not funny. It's just quite clever. So anything else?
I haven't.
No.
I have not.
Thank God for
Have
that.
you?
No, me neither. So,
Oh.
what have we got coming up next time, Mrs. M?
We never said, did we? We don't know. We have
No,
to,
we don't
we'll
know.
have to find out.
We just don't know.
just don't know.
Except,
Oh,
it'll be good, whatever it is. Yeah,
yes. Keep watching.
absolutely. So, on that note, I've got nothing else apart from, guys, I love you all as ever. Much peace, much love. Keep moon stomping. Peace out, guys.
Keep moon stomping, you moon stompers out there. I've been Mrs. Moonstomper. Love you all. See you next time. Keep watching. Ta-da!
I've seen you go to work in your big car. Yes, you're fat and can't afford to be tased 'cause you're a big shot. You want the whole lot. And if I like it or not, you still control me. You tell me what to think and what to be. I like the best in the freezing winter fog. I like to sneer as I sail past your bus stop. I want to struggle and it gets me red hot. I wander around in my empty office block. Big shot. I want the whole lot. And if you like it or not, I still control you. I tell you what to think and what to do. So you listen to the smoking industry. You listen to the cars and the factories. You listen to the wealth and the misery. You listen to the power of money for a big shot.